You know his voice from my show Open. He's a friend of the show. He's been on so many times, and we have fun with him. We also talk about serious topics. He is Matt Birk. He is a Super Bowl champ. He's a former Minnesota Viking and Pro Bowler, and now he is the founder of Pursuit Academy. Matt, thanks so much for joining me today.
Oh, my pleasure. And I'm glad this is the second to last show, not the last show. Because if it was the last show, I think it'd be hard not to cry, Roshini.
Oh, Matt, that's so sweet of you. I know. Devin and I are already getting ready with the Kleenex boxes for next week. But, you know, over the years when I've talked to you both on this show and on the Real Leaders with Roshini podcast, you are always doing some really intense things. Like, you did not just say, oh, I'm going to hang up, the jersey and go just sit on my you-know-what. You have been really trying to help kids, help families. Your faith is such a driver. Tell people about Pursuit Academy.
Yeah, so Pursuit Academy is this awesome program that I got exposed to. It was a bunch of years ago. And really, it's about equipping kids with skills so they can have a great life. It isn't like that's kind of the point, right? Is we want everybody to have a great life. And I think a lot of times in education, we sort of look at it like there's this one track and all the kids need to follow it, which is the complete opposite of reality, right? Like, life is not a straight line. Your life has not gone how you thought it would, nor mine, nor anybody's, right? And you have to zig and zag and dive and duck. And we have these 6 skills that we really think are about life entrepreneurship. Like, if you look at it, that everybody's the entrepreneur of their own lives, and they're going to kind of have to have that mindset and some of those skills. And so we've done Pursuit Academy at the middle school level. We've done it at the high school level. But as we know, kids are growing up faster than ever, and they're being exposed to things at earlier ages. And so we said, hey, 4th grade is kind of the first key education transitional moment in a kid's life. Let's expose kids to the skills then. And so we took the Pursuit Academy curriculum and made it to a curriculum program. It's not a curriculum, it's a program, and put it at the 4th grade level, and rolling it out this year, piloting it and making it free to any 4th grade class in Minnesota.
Which is so terrific you're doing this, and I want to share a stat. It's a daily average of 5,400 teen suicide attempts in the U.S. There is no question, you say, that kids are hurting, and you've found that really trying to get in around this 4th grade time can make a difference, right, with their mental health and wellness?
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, those are the statistics. We say that kids are stressed, depressed, exam obsessed, and social media possessed. And so trying to reach them at 4th grade, hopefully you get to them on the front end before a lot of that stuff starts to take hold. And I mean, at the end of the day, I don't think it's hyperbole to say we have a mental health crisis in this country among all age groups. Certainly with school kids and COVID and the shutting down of schools, did nothing to help that. It only hurt it. So I mean, I look at this as Pursuit Academy is not just something that's going to expose some skills that they're but it's also to give them hope. We all need hope. We all need inspiration. We all need our dreams. And I think at the very core of what we're doing is we're giving kids hope.
Yeah, and they really need that right now. And I think it's really important, too, that someone like you, with your high-profile status, when you speak, people listen, and kids really look up to you. I know you have 8 kids yourself, which is a lot of kids. You and your wife are so devoted to them. What's your advice, Matt Birk, for families, for parents out there, to themselves keep wellness so that they can give back and they can be there for their kids?
Yeah, I mean, it's a battle. I think you just show up. I think everybody's got to put the phones down, and that's a challenge for all of us. That's not just kids. Adults, we're on our phones too much too. Put the phones down and just talk. And we can't expect everything's going to be great. We sort of like have this expectation or this hope that everything's just going to be awesome and life's going to be a smooth ride. And it's not. It never is. And so let's not get upset or frustrated when it's not. But just show up, talk to your kids, talk to them, try to try to break through. I mean, I got kids all ages. Some of them like to talk to me. Some of them don't. That's all right. I just keep. It was like when I was courting my wife. I just keep showing up and just keep bugging and trying to.
That's a really good dating tip there too. Bonus dating tip for people out there.
No, I think though you kind of have to look at it as don't measure success as a parent by what you harvest today, right? But it's more about the seeds that you sow, and just staying on your kids and trying to engage them in conversation and let them know you care. It might not seem like it's making a difference today, but who knows, 5, 10, 15, 20 years down the road, that might be what your kid remembers, when they go away to college or get their first job or whatever, or they're going through a hard time. They're going to remember, hey, my mom, my dad, I know they love me. I know they care about me. I know they tried really hard. And that can make all the difference in the world.
Is it too soon to ask you how the Vikings will be doing this season?
It's not too soon. I mean, it's kind of. I'm always an optimist, right? You know me, Roshini. I'm pretty optimistic.
I know.
But I wouldn't say like this preseason's done anything to increase my optimism. So we'll see. I do like the fact that I think people are kind of sleeping on the Vikings. I think people forgot that it's a pretty good defense when everybody's healthy, and everybody's healthy this year. I kind of like the fact that nobody's talking about them and everybody's focusing on the soap opera that is the Green Bay Packers. So we'll see.
Yeah, and maybe that's good that some attention's on them in that way. Takes
good for them. I mean, who would have thought? When I grew up, it was Beverly Hills 90210. Now it's Green Bay. I don't know, whatever the zip code is over there.
I love it. They should bumper sticker that. Well, Matt Birk, I just want to say openly here, thank you for being on the second to last show of Real Talk with Roshini here on WCCO Radio. Thank you for all of your years of coming on the show and really inspiring me with all the work that you're doing.
Well, I appreciate it. And, it's my honor and my pleasure. And congratulations to you for an unbelievable run. And can't wait to see what you do next.